What's up guys, Beth Vandal here. I'm out at Solomon's Castle. It's in the middle of nowhere. Look behind me, I'm on a little bridge. This is the bridge to Solomon's Castle. If you've never been out here, and it's in the middle of absolutely nowhere. It took me a while to get here. There were train tracks all over the place. This is like old Florida. Solomon's Castle is a castle that was built in the 1970s by one man. And he did like all his DIY, like all his own DIY stuff. So we're gonna go scope out the castle. But the only thing is, I was on my way here and I found out that I can't actually vlog inside. I guess they have like an insurance policy issue. So I won't be able to record any of the art, but I'm gonna get the castle and like the outdoor stuff and like a few other things out here to do. But currently I'm on the path. This is the path. They made like a little walkway area. You can go on like a little hike out here and it's really beautiful. Kind of hot out today, so I probably won't do the hike. It took me a while to get here. It took me two and a half hours from where I live to get here. You really feel like you're in Jurassic Park, Florida. Like there's nothing out here. It's all farmland. And then this thing just pops up out of nowhere. You go down a long driveway and it takes you to the castle. And I haven't even showed you guys yet. We have a castle in the middle of nowhere in Florida. Get excited. The guy that made this, he was like a super artist. I love artists. If you're an artist, you are my people, okay? Like you sing, you write, you draw, you paint, anything creative, I am all about. Built this castle on his own out of like DIY. There's a tour you can do. It tells you, it goes into the like description that tells you more about him. We'll learn more about that, but I won't be able to take any video or photo inside. I will show you the outside and I'll give you a recap of what's going on. So let's go see what this castle looks like, because I've always wondered, well, I haven't always wondered. I've wondered recently what this castle contains and what it consists of. That is the entryway. There's a gate. And you just go through here. They close at 4 o'clock. It's almost 3 o'clock now. So I'm actually really late. I'm always late to everything. I have a hard time getting out of the house because I'm so used to working at night that getting up early in the morning, sometimes I'm a little on the slow side. What can I say? But I had to come see all this art and get some good energy on this Sunday afternoon. Here are the prices here. $35. For the traditional tour, and then they have Howard's Encore. I don't know what that's about. I'll have to look at that. Oh, it says 80 plus pieces from the past 10 years of Howard's life work. Trains, planes, a Zeppelin, hot air balloon. Oh my gosh, that's so insane. And then if you go to the traditional, it has a tour of just the castle and his gallery. So everything out here is so peaceful. Looks like I would live here. Yeah, let me move in. This nice garden over here. Here is the castle. Oh my goodness. I was just talking to some people that were leaving. They said there's not enough time to do the full tour. This man made this castle out of aluminum. I don't know what that is. DIY castle. There's a boat in the middle of this place. There's a new tour coming up in 45 minutes. Or no, it's a 45-minute tour. I got my ticket and they told me to go sit on the bench and wait for the next tour. So it's about a 45-minute tour. Like I said, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do any video or anything like that. So I'll try, but I also don't want to get kicked out because that would suck. $35 for the ticket. And there's a bench over here. And learn more about this guy that built this whole castle alone, like on his own. crazy. Let's take another look at this as we're walking down the little driveway. So serene. That's where I'm going to be taking the tour. A guided tour. And I'm going to tell you all about this man. Because artists are dope. Lords. This one's for the bath. Ladies. And a couple of restrooms. Rooms to go. So I can rent this out? I want to know what's behind the Lords.
You and me, kiddo.
Oh, it's just the two of us?
Yep.
All right.
So where'd you drive from?
I came here from St. Cloud.
Ours all nursery rhymes that Mr. Solomon has done. So everything you see out here, this man has done. He had no help.
Oh my
Maybe
goodness.
a friend, maybe a neighbor, but as a crew, he had no crew.
Wow. Did he have family?
He did. His daughter and son-in-law own and operate this.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh.
One's in the gift shop, one's in the boat.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm not going to record this, but I'm going to record just walking in.
Okay, that's fine.
Is it for insurance reasons or something? Or just...
It's just for reasons.
Just for reasons? I like that. Just make up your own rules.
Down a tour, and that was his daughter's rules.
I get it. All right. Fair enough.
Brochure's on the left-hand side.
All right, we're walking in.
Circle around
See
so
ya.
those life-size marionettes are looking around. Accommodate the chandelier. The door's 3 sides, and it weighs 240 pounds.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, but as you come down, watch your step here.
Okay. Yeah.
So there's your 3 sides.
Oh, can you tell me about the dove on the door?
Well, the only thing I can tell you, well, it's a dove apiece, but the only thing I can tell you is that was the only stained glass window throughout the property that was broke during Hurricane Ian. And there was a lamp pole there, and that's what hit it, was the lamp pole.
This is incredible.
It is incredible.
So if
And
you...
know, we get people that come out here and they say, oh, I've lived in Florida 45 years and I didn't know you were out here.
Yeah.
Well, we're just total word of mouth. I mean, if we advertised, I don't think we could handle the people.
Right.
We're a small,
That's
this
the
is a
thing.
small business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys would have to hire more and then it would get a little crazy. Can you tell me about the window up there? Does it have the zodiac signs on it?
These are sandblasted, the signs of the window. You cover the part you want clear, you sandblast the rest, or the same as acid etching. So when he moved out here, he had a sandblasting business. Always worked, always had time for his artwork. Believe me, I don't know how he did it. So he always said, I make stuff. So when his daughter had this poured, she wrote that in there. The only thing she failed to put in there, he always said, you know, I don't repair stuff. So he always told his son-in-law, it's up to you to repair all this. His son-in-law has a list, believe me, he'll never get finished with. And there's the ship. There's the Nina, there's the Pinta. The bell tower, those are nursery rhymes. The balcony, that's where he spoke to his subjects on any subject. But at the top, there's 3 working bells.
There's bells up there?
3 working bells, yep.
Do you ever ring them?
The only time when his parents lived out here, that was the emergency signal.
Ah. Very cool. Anything, did he make these or is that something?
Well, they're railroad ties, irrigation pipes. We use those as our cannons.
Hmm.
We take our goodbye back. We're going to come back Sunday.
System. The bottom of the wire coat hanger animals, the middle, that was his last wife's office. The top, when his daughter moved out here as a preteen, that was her bedroom. So she was about 9 when she moved out here.
Wow.
Now her and her husband own and operate this. I mean, this is a job.
Yeah.
So
No,
there's
for
a
real.
nice nature trail between the castle wall and the moat wall. There's a nice bridge. If you take it all the way around, it brings you to the parking lot.
Okay,
And
so
it's really kind of cool. So you can go all the way around to the parking lot.
yeah, I'd like to do that. Can you
Yeah,
mind?
go ahead.
I won't put you on. I'll
I mean, I
I'll
don't
point
care.
it. Okay.
I don't care. It doesn't
So
make any difference.
you knew him personally.
Yes,
And-
I did. He was very approachable. He could sit and talk to the public. He could sit and talk to you. We sat in here one day. He told story after story after story. He was selling tickets and I was giving tours. And he was just an amazing man.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't say enough about him because he was the tiniest of tiny little guy.
Yeah. Little short dude, 100 pounds.
5,
and
6. Yep.
how many pieces of artwork do you think would be in there?
In there's about 330.
And it was all made by one man.
Yep.
Throughout his entire life. That's just incredible. And if you come here, you're going to be mind blown by the work he put into this stuff. 4 years old he started, right?
That was the first piece, yeah.
His first piece was 4 years old. Very cool.
So
this was started in 1990.
he finished in 94. So it's 3/4 the size of the Santa Maria, and it is 65 foot long. It's made from all recycled wood. Now, there's 105 of these pilings to keep this boat upright in our moat. He jetted the pilings in by himself. He started this after he had heart surgery. He got bored. He said, I think we need a boat out here. And jetting him in by yourself, you're water.
Like by hand? Like he dragged him in?
Water. You jet him in with water.
Oh, with water. Wow.
What are you going on about?
Craziness.
Oh, I got that. You got the tour.
Yeah, it was great.
The best tour
Are you
guide.
related to him? No. Oh, okay. She said the family was on the property.
They
so.
are.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They are. They're probably in the boat right now.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was great.
So the beautiful mural against our castle wall, this was done by a local artist. And the gentleman's name is Guy Labrie. Guy Labrie was a painter for the Seminole Indians of Florida, and he was known as the barefoot artist.
Wow.
The piece is called Wizard at Work, but you see the gentleman on the ground with their sword?
Yeah.
Ours is called Fencing.
Oh, yeah, because they are fencing, aren't they?
Fencing. They
Fencing, fencing.
Come on to the boat, let me show you the lighthouse.
They push it off the road.
Did you just have a ticket for the castle?
I did, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't do was it like a car?
Yes, he's got 80 to 90 more pieces up there
The
that's
rest of the
transportation related.
I know, but I think it's too late.
No, it's not.
He's like,
We're
no,
never,
do it.
it's never too late here.
Oh, okay.
What were they looking at? I thought they were
Them?
looking at something down there, but I don't know what it was.
Oh, I don't know.
So we see about 250 people through the boat, the patio area, and then into the lighthouse.
Oh. Oh, so this is a restaurant I'm looking
part
at.
of the restaurant.
Okay,
Yeah. So
got
there's
it.
more stained glass windows on the ship, and that's the captain. He's charting his course. Oh, that's Chippy.
Hi. Hi, Chippy. Is
That's
he friendly?
Chippy. No.
No?
He wants a chip, is what he wants.
He wants a chip. Oh, okay. Now I understand his name.
Chippy. Well, he would get on people's tables.
Oh, yeah.
And so we feed him in the morning. So there's more stained glass windows right there.
Whoa.
And this is just another visit to the restaurant.
This is the lighthouse.
This is the lighthouse. We seat about 250 people.
Wow.
So in 2004, he's finished the lighthouse. He made it a literal lighthouse, and he did make it out of aluminum. So the reason he said he built the lighthouse, we don't have any street lights out here.
Mm-hmm.
I know, we haven't lost a ship since he built the lighthouse. In this tower, there's 6 stained glass windows. One is a duplicate of our Lily Lighthouse. So that's what this community out here is called.
What is it called?
Lily Community. And here's our Lily Lighthouse right here. See the Lily Lighthouse?
Up there?
The tan and orange one. And then there's 6 others, duplicates of lighthouses on the eastern seaboard.
Wow. Wait, how close are we to the ocean right now? Because I didn't even know.
50 miles. 50 miles. It's a creek that floods on us. So this is the end of the boat, so guess what? Jump ship at the end of the tour.
Jump ship at the end of the tour. Yeah?
So if you want something to eat, just go on the boat and they'll get it for you. I'm going to shut that off.
Okay.
There it goes.
Somewhere in there might
Chippy.
keep stuff, never throw it away. And I think it said $2.95 to get in.
That's crazy.
I did.
$2.95.
Yeah.
Chippy, what you
So
doing
anyway,
today?
It's
Hi.
tasty in the sense.
Were you looking for food?
Oh my goodness.
I don't have any. I'm so sorry. I don't have any food to give you.
Somebody wants some.
Somebody will.
He wasn't out here this morning. He never came.
I like your name.
What did they
All right,
call
see you
him?
later. Have a restaurant. It's the boat in the moat. So this place is definitely worth the drive if you want to come see something odd and different. And the people that work here, the family still lives on the property. Dang. My magnet got stuck on the thing. All right, here we go. I can like literally put it right here if I want to talk. So Howard, the artist that did this whole castle, he was a freaking genius, and I'm not exaggerating. Artist genius, and I feel like if I had met him, that I would have really enjoyed knowing him, because his mind was like something of a time traveler. The pieces of art that he made are so extraordinary. You're looking for something to do that is off the wall, odd, and very artsy. This is the place. They have 2 tours. I only did one. The first tour is Solomon's Castle. So they bring you into where he did all of his art on every wall and displayed everywhere. I'm telling you, I've never seen anything like you do like a little tour of his house where he actually lived, and he lived here until the day he passed. So I could see up the stairs where his bedroom was, and you can tell the difference in like the Tory area and where he actually still lived, because they haven't touched it. His boots are still sitting on the staircase.
It's and just amazing.
You can. He kind of reminds me of my dad. My dad makes things out of nothing.
That's what he did.
Yeah. If you're like, oh, this is broken, my dad will create it out of scraps of wood, and
He made stuff out of stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how this man worked. He's like Willy Wonka, but like not chocolate factory
Yeah.
art.
Well, Mr. Solomon, when he first came out here, he told us he would take our junk.
My name's Beth.
Okay, well, you
Very
need
nice to
come
meet
back.
you.
And we're sticking to it.
Okay, I believe it.
Thank you.
Take care. We're gonna feed Chippy.
He just went into,
Oh, they ran away.
went up and he was on the tree. He took a chip out of my hand. I should have waited for you, but
That's okay.
they'll come down.
They ran off to go eat their chips. It's a very peaceful place out here. I'm the last one here. I had a salad before I headed out. And everybody that works here is super, 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 super duper duper nice. They all knew who Howard was. They were, well, not all of them, but some of them were good friends with him, neighbors. We're gonna take one last look at this DIY castle this man made by himself. Incredible. They don't make them like they used to. And when you see something like this, it really inspires you to do something bigger than yourself. And, you know, nothing wrong with watching YouTube and things like that, because, hey, you know, maybe you would never even know this existed if you didn't watch my channel, you know? This man created so much art, and he had 5 wives. This guy was married 5 freaking times. Okay, so he made hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pieces of art. He had children. He traveled the world, and he had 5 wives. So if anybody ever says, I don't have the time to do this, I don't have time to do, you do. Check out this horse real quick. Solomon's horse. A lot of the things he made were made out of paper mache. This is made out of concrete. And he's over here just horsing around. It's really cool looking. Well, that is it. I wasn't able to do the second tour. They closed at 4 o'clock. I got here at 3. I never said I was good at being on time for anything, but I try. And I was the last one here and the last one to leave. So yeah, I'm pretty good at that. Over here is the path. I was on this earlier when I started the vlog, and it wraps around the castle. So you can actually go for a little walk if you're just hanging out with some friends or solo time like myself. I was really intrigued by this bridge. I'm sure he made this too. Ooh, looks like you could fall right through this one. It's getting there. Might want to, I don't know, I don't want to fall in there. And then you go down this way. There's a trail. But I won't be doing the trail today. I'm gonna actually head out of here. There's a town called Arcadia. I wanted to go check out the downtown area. I might vlog it, I might not. It depends. It's Sunday, so a lot of things close. I was fortunate enough to get here on time. It took me 2.5 hours from St. Cloud to arrive at Solomon's Castle. So I would say make sure that you prepare ahead of time. It's a long drive. You need to make sure you have gas. You need to make sure that you have your map on, because you can miss the road. And once you miss the road, it takes you further and further. It's really hard to turn around on these old Florida roads. If you are ever visiting Florida, or if you're looking for something cool to do, please come support these people. It's family owned. They've kept this place in great condition. The people are super, super duper nice. I think they have events out here. And she told me that this might actually be on a very popular television show coming up here soon. So, because I asked her, I said, how the heck do people not really know about this? I mean, I am so intrigued by the art in this man's mind. And she said, well, looks like HGTV might be broadcasting Solomon's Castle coming up here soon. So make sure to keep an eye out for that. I just wanted to give you guys a small little vlog today. Really not much, but you know, keeping the momentum going. So if you were to visit Florida, would you come to Solomon's Castle? The cool thing about it is that they keep it private. I can't record in there. I couldn't take recording, or I couldn't record or photos in there, but that's good because it's like a secret. We don't need everything broadcast on the internet, you know? Like some things are meant to be a surprise. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for coming to this vlog today. Quick one, easy, simple, but come check it out if you're ever visiting Florida and you're looking for something cool to do. This is the place to check out. I like weird places. I like weird people. I like weird vibes. I like anything that is like Willy Wonka style. And this man kind of reminds me of a modern Willy Wonka, except it wasn't a chocolate factory. It was art. He created art every day. And I've never seen anything quite amazing. So thank you so much, guys, for visiting, coming to this vlog. You've been vandalized. See you guys on the next vlog. Take care. Peace. Bye. Had to come say hi to the cows. I'm telling you, it's in the middle of nowhere. There's really nothing out here. Just farmland everywhere. kind of crazy. Kind of crazy being on these back roads out here. And I had no internet, so I have to probably just remember how I got back. But here's the sign for Solomon's Castle. All right, now I'm getting out of here. You've been vandalized. Guys, look what I seen on the way home. I think it's dead. But holy moly. Pretty sure it's dead. That is a rattlesnake. That is a Florida rattlesnake on the side of the road. It is massive. It is dead. It got hit by a truck or a car probably on the way home. But this is why you don't walk around barefoot in Florida. Just a tip from your friendly Florida girl.